and welcome to Runescape Quest 109, The Eyes of Glouphrie. I'll be honest with you, I expected something like, I don't know, somehow some scary pop-up to pop up when I typed in the eyes in Runescape Wiki, because it showed up as a thing, and it's because, there are sometimes that, you can tell it's an early morning recording. There are some times that quests will go by like a shorter name order, like the darkness goes to the darkness in Hollowvale or whatever. Reldo, thanks Reldo. Wow, 2 uncut dragonstones? Wow. Okay. I don't really need any of this anymore. Uh-oh. Just leave that there till I go through everything. And we'll just wait here patiently, apparently. Blood ruin. I need my 2 logs. Oh, I still have a bunch of logs. I must have only gotten rid of a couple of them. And by a couple of them, I mean the vast majority, I guess. Okay, I'm curious to know. Okay, I can in fact bank. Oh, cool. Do they still teleport me after doing lunar diplomacy? Oh, what are you up to? Oh. Hmm. Anyways, this should actually get me the Sword of Rattling. Oh god, she's a ghost. Ah, smoldering. Okay, so these are actually really good. That is... okay. I might have it now. Actually, now I think about it, maybe not. I should have augmented that. Not augmented, but augmented. Yes! Sword of Rattling. Okay. This baby. I can't wield yet, never mind. So I don't even know what the next thing I need to get is, so... what do these do? Bonus XP. Okay. Should probably do the lowest. That is way too easy. I will do summoning. It's not that much XP. Alright. Summoning level 53. Bra, Stormbringer, and Demony Magic. Okay, and I want to... Can I change the level down? No. Yeah. I should just get the luck of the dwarves. Be stupid to be like, you know what? I want to keep the current stuff that I have on. There we go. So actually, I no longer really need the Lucky Torag's hammer. Actually, kind of useless-ish now. Not really, but like the Sword of Rattling does not decay, and I can get it up to level 70 once I reach level 70. So until level 80, I'm going to be using the Sword of Rattling. I should. Well, I'm gonna unlock all the upgrades for it. And then hopefully, because apparently Ottoman stays for about till like June 22nd or something like that. Okay, that's not a good sign. Would you believe me if I told you that my internet's messing up? It's messing up enough to actually kill the music and cause rust, otherworld water, apparently. Okay, now just wait here. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. I actually need to get a bow. Because I didn't actually change my magic back. Do I have a charge bow? Any day now, please. At least the internet is good enough that, no, I'll just take that. Even though that combination doesn't strictly make any sense. Let's see. Brimstone scales. Why is it Brimstone scales? Oh, what a cute creature. Why are they everywhere, though? Oh, that looks interesting. Okanaka. Oh, and you're one of the mages that has a teleport to the Ruin Essence. Hello, Venture. What can I do for you? What's that cute creature wandering around? Oh, is he? He's my pet. What kind of creature is he? Not sure. He's very cute, though, don't you think? It's very restful having a pet, especially when you're stuck in cave for as long as I am. So what do you do down here, anyway? Then obvious, I investigate thaumaturgy. I research arcane. I attempt to explain the inexplicable. Studying magic, then? What kind of magic? I do a bit of magic myself, you know. Are you a budding mage? Budding doesn't really come that close. I'm more like a pretty experienced mage. You know, considering I have every single spellbook released so far unlocked. Not fully unlocked, of course. Are you a budding mage? I can tell you more about my research if you like. Yeah, that sounds fascinating. Excellent. It's so rare I can find someone to discuss my researches. Most gnomes seem to find it all very tedious. Never. How could they think that, though? I suppose gnomes aren't known for their magic. Well, that's true. These days, apart from a few combat spells, most gnomes seem to be a bit suspicious of mages. Really? Why is that? There's a bit of history there. Do you want me to tell you about it? Yes, I love a bit of history. Very wise. A good knowledge of history of magic is crucial to understanding the arcane. The most famous Gnomish mage of all got into a bit of trouble. Most don't really talk about him other than telling stories about him as if he was some kind of boogeyman. Ridiculous. He was a gnome like any other. Sounds like a fascinating character. He's one of killing Healthorg, the Great's advisors during the Grand Migration, but he was exiled after the Goblin Wars. Why was that? I'm not really sure. This all happened before I was born, and no one talks about what happened to Glouphrie these days. He must have done something very bad then. Well, maybe. I'm not so sure. As it happens, I've been looking into part of their history. Managed to establish he was particularly interested in optics and light magic. Like illusions? It's hard to see how he could misuse light in a way that would get him exiled. Well, indeed, I've also found out, though, he was generally disliked by the gnomes. His moniker was Glouphrie the Untrusted. Oaknock the Engineer and Glouphrie didn't like each other, either. Oaknock? I haven't heard him before. Well, actually, we have. Aspidistra plant, huh? Nah. A combination of gnomish and elven design. I guess, yeah, because there's crystal on it. So it looks like it's cut from Milieta wood. Oaknock, I haven't heard him before. Oaknock was an engineer architect, very famous. There are statues of him around the place. His reputation amongst the gnomes is second only to King Healthorg himself. And most of the stronghold, you know. You really interested in all this? Do you want to see something interesting? That depends. Of course. Well, have a careful look around at everything in the next game and come back and tell me what you find. There's a singing bowl as well. I mean, I don't actually technically know what a singing bowl is, but... Granda. Uh-oh. One statue of Glouphrie the Untrusted. Okay, red, orange, yellow. Oh, this is a spectrum of colors because I don't know what that is. That's apparently violet. That looks way brighter than violet. Beautiful and elegant looking crystal bowl. It is clearly of elvish origin and reminds you of a large crystal drinking glass. Now and again, you're sure you can hear the bowl resonate with sounds echoing around the cave, giving off a keening noise. Makes you think for a moment that it's calling home. Oh. So here's that thing watching him. Adventure, what can I do for you? We're discussing gnome magic. Yes, indeed. Well, I do have a little mystery for you. Has your curiosity been piqued? Of course. Have a careful look around at everything in the next room and come back and tell me what you find. Okay. I did, though. One thing I didn't try is unlocking it. When you look at the machine, it is an impressive piece of work. Though it looks like it was made of a strange combination of materials, there seems to be two parts with apparently different functions. Made from maple and oak wood with crystal all stuck together with strange glue. No idea how it works or what it does. Okay, I missed the machine. Adventure, what can I do for you? I've had a look in the other room now. So, what did you find? There's a pit with a crystalline-looking bowl in the center. You'd say I know very little about it, though it looks elven to me, though. There was also a large, strange-looking machine. Sorry, it was built by Oaknock. How do you know that? It literally says Oaknock's machine on it, but that room used to be Oaknock's workshop, but I also recognize the style anywhere. What does it do? I have no idea, but I do know someone who might. Someone gnome left alive who knew Oaknock and King Healthorg and Glouphrie for that matter. Who's that? Have a guess. Looking there tells me you've already visited him. Oh, Hazelmere. Oh, I know, you're talking about Hazelmere, aren't you? Very good, young apprentice. Apprentice? Didn't he helped create the Grand Tree. That's right, he was the third advisor to King Helthorg, and he founded and tended to the Grand Tree. If you're really interested in all this, then you could do me a favor and visit Hazelmore for me. I've been meaning to go for a while, but I have responsibilities here. There's always someone who wants to use a rune essence of mine. Of course, I'd love to. Good. Wait a minute. Am I going to have to translate everything he says using that dictionary again? Huh. He's an old-fashioned kind of gnome and doesn't like visitors much. I'm sure he'll want to talk about the old days. But he only speaks ancient gnomish. That may be true, though he may just be faking it to deter visitors. In a way, he is a wise old gnome. If he really wants to talk to you, I'm sure he'll find a way. Alright, if you say so. What do you want me to ask him? I'll ask him if he knows anything about Oknok's machine, and anything you can find about Glouphrie would be very interesting, wouldn't you agree? Right then, I better be on my way. I'll be back soon. Like, there is a fairy ring right next to him, apparently. Actually, there's a fairy ring right here. It should pop up any moment now. Oh wait, I forgot about it. I actually just happened. Never mind. This isn't good. I'll put in the code because the thing actually gave me the code. Yep. No, Izmir. He tries to speak, but all you hear is blah 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 blah. Hello, Izmir. Blah 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 blah. Human Sarko. Brimstone sent me to ask you some questions. Huh. Arturiskere, blah blah, messy blah blah. Some question about the old days. Brimstale's been filling me in about gnomish history. Blah, Brimstale, blah blah, human, blah, Minahar. Sounds like a fascinating time. It also sounds like some important things happened then, events that we shouldn't forget. Lacone, blah, human, blah blah blah. He also found a machine he says it was built by Oknok. Oknok! E blah blah, Minapor, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah, Oknok, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah, Helthorg, Cinco, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, I don't understand a word you're saying. Ugh, impessy human. You feel very strange. Okay. He's mind melting with me or something? Shocking. You're very strange if here's gonna start poking around your head, and yet everything seems a lot clearer. Not bad for a human. You hear his voice in your head, but he's not moving his lips. Very strange. You understand what he's saying, though, which is a bonus. Weird, how are you doing this, Hazelmere? Old magic's beyond your skill, human. You can stop flapping your big human lips as well, just think. So, how do I do this? Wow, that's impressive. Brimstale was telling me that gnomes don't trust mages these days. Can you hear me? Glouphrie, wasn't it? Glouphrie, wasn't it? He did something bad and got exiled. Oh, I'm feeling a little dizzy. You knew him, didn't you? What can you tell me about him? And what's this machine that Oknok built? Isn't that magical as well? Do you know what it does? Oh boy, I don't think he's gonna like all these questions. We'll find out what he thinks of us next time, though. So, enjoy this video. You know what to do. See ya.